Yeah, great question, Mark. It doesn't matter what function in the organization, whether we're talking about IT or accounting or marketing or operations in your case, or what size the team is, if it's a committee of 5 people or a division of 500. So you can take this philosophy that we're about to talk about here and cascade it down into your directors, and then they can do the same exercise with their managers. Every team needs to be clear on 3 issues. If we want to know where we are and where we're going, we need to be crystal clear on our GPS. That is governance, purpose, and strategy. Now, I use the acronym GPS because it's easy to remember. And really, all 3 elements are equally important. But I do need to start with purpose. Okay, so purpose, every team has objectives given to them, right? So Mark, you're the VP of logistics, which means you get your objectives from the chief operating officer, right? So the trick here is to take those objectives and spin it in a way that creates ownership by all members of your team. Okay, so purpose is broken down into 3 components. Purpose needs to be worthwhile, meaningful, and practicable. Worthwhile is that the purpose supports the overall business strategy, right? If what we are pursuing, what we're doing, does not fit with what the business needs, then what's the point of that? Okay, so meaningful means our purpose gives us intrinsic satisfaction when we pursue it. It stimulates our intellect. It challenges us. Yeah, it makes us happy. It gives us satisfaction when we do it, exactly. And then practicable means the purpose is within our capability to achieve it. We have the right skills, we have the right resources to achieve this purpose. It may not be easy, but it definitely is possible. Cool. Okay, so strategy. Now, a lot of executives have a variety of different management tools they use to create strategy. And you've got your Six Sigma stuff that you rely on, your continuous improvement stuff that you rely on to create your strategy. But a lot of executives forget or neglect the pathos part of this argument, right? The emotional side. If we do this right, this will give everyone a North Star to focus on rather than chaotically run around and spin our wheels on unimportant busy work. Or worse, we bicker about what each person believes to be important, what each person believes needs to be done. So the key here is to use a strategy to create an uncomfortable sense of urgency that can only be alleviated by crossing achievable milestones. That's where the strategy part comes in. The strategy needs to create these 2 emotional points of tension. Okay, it creates the sense of urgency while giving us a clear roadmap so we can see that we are indeed making progress. Yeah, I love the way you said that. If you want to win championships, you first need to win your games. I like that. You're better at words than I am, Mark. Okay, so last part, governance. This part, no one enjoys discussing, but it's critical for every single high-performing organization. Right out of the gate, everyone needs to be on board with some fundamental guidelines, okay? We need to decide on how we will make decisions. We need to decide on what future conditions will necessitate any reevaluation on any decisions we make today. We need to decide on who is responsible for what deliverables. We need to decide on how do we create timelines and deadlines and what happens if any of these items slip, right? Okay. But here's the difference between an authoritarian bad boss and a durable leader. Bad bosses sit in their ivory towers and then tell the team what to do. Durable leaders invest the time to get everyone involved in building the GPS together. Yeah. Happy to come in and we can go over the entire exercise with your directors together and we can go through this exercise as one team.